How are you doing? I am Bonita Whitlock, and I am a daycare provider. I am an influencer. I am a reflexologist. I am an old school dancer. I am a author. I am a health and wellness coach, and I'm a couple more things too. But who got time for all that? We'll be here until next year. Yes, but today I just really wanted to hop on real quick and fast and hey, go Bills! Yes, yes, we want to pump up our go Bills, our Buffalo Bills. We want to pump them up because today, well, Sunday. Is it Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. We are playing for the playoffs. So go Bills. We are repping the Bills. But I've been in daycare for over 30 years, almost 30 years. 29 years, I believe it have. And I'm telling you, I love it. I've been an in-home daycare provider and I love it. And guess what? Tis is the season. Tis is the season. We already know this is the season for, taxes. This is taxes. And you can't be afraid of the IRS. I know a lot of daycare providers think that IRS mean I'm running scared or I'm really scared. No, IRS mean you need to take care of your business or you will be scared. So it's an IRS is not meant to scare you. IRS is just you gotta deal with it. If you're making money or even if you're not making money, you still have to deal with the IRS. But it's a couple of good things, especially for in-home daycare providers. Um, you can write off pretty much of everything in your home, any and everything. And what I do is I'm old school, so what I do, me and my administration assistant, we put everything in here. Everything is filed, all my paperwork, all my all my receipts, anything I buy, any bills I get from the IRS, anything goes right in here. I know a lot of people they scan theirs, and there's nothing wrong with scanning. I'm just old school. That's all. I'm just used to being old school, and I'm just old school. So I just save everything. I save everything. So what I really want to get down and quick and fast and talk to you about the deductions that you should be able to write off. So if you are in a union or if you are in any organization that you are paying out your pocket, you should be able to write your dues off. So that should be something that you should be able to write off. You should also be able to write off advertising. I mean, we all advertise as daycare providers, so you should be able to write off your advertisement. I don't give a care what that is in advertisement. It could be cars, it could be billboards, whatever you did to advertise, you should be able to write that off. Let's see what else. Some of the great things, safety supplies. You should be able to write off any safety supplies. Cleaning supplies, we all know that we must keep our daycare clean, so we should always be buying what? Cleaning supplies on a monthly subscription. And that's what I do. On a monthly subscription, I order a lot of my products from Melaleuca, which I am a Melaleuca representative too. But I write off a lot of my product, everything I get from Melaleuca for my in-home daycare business. I write that off. Furniture and equipment, any furniture and equipment that you think you do pertaining to arts and crafts, you should be able to what? Write it off. Educational materials. You should be able to write educational materials. If you buying paper to go on the computer, ink. Now, I spent probably like $5,463 billion in ink. I'm writing it off. Exactly. Classroom items. Anything you use in your classroom, you should be able to write it off. Infant care supplies, like if you buying the wipes, if you are buying the diapers, if you are buying whatever you are using, the potty chairs. We buy a lot of potty chairs, so if you are buying potty chairs, you should be able to write all that off. kitchen supplies, whatever you use to use in your kitchen, you should be able to write that off. Your lights and your gas, you should be able to write part of that off. And the great thing about this is make sure you are saving receipts. I cannot say that enough. Make sure you are saving receipts. I cannot say that enough. Make sure you are saving receipts. Receipts, that's a must, because you can get audited anytime you can get audited. I had the IRS walk into my place, ask for certain paperwork, and they want to see it. They don't want you running going crazy looking for it. And I have a great administration, she went right through it. She went right to what they were looking for and handed right over there to them. A great administration clerk, and she on top of it. So, I wasn't as afraid as I thought I would have been, because I had all my stuff in order. So you should be able to, go right to what you are looking for and hand it to the IRS if they are coming into your program. So child care technology, anything that you are using in your program for the technology of children, you should be able to write off. So the great thing about this is your home, and it's your business. So that's a plus. So you should be able to write pretty much everything in your home, grocery shopping, and just say that, oh, well, I can't write off a lot because I get a reimbursement back from the food program. Yes, you can. You still can write off food, because the food program you only can claim, I think, 3 meals. You only can claim a breakfast, a snack, and a lunch, or a lunch, snack, and a dinner. And that's pretty much. So anything extra you give in children, they are not going to reimburse you for. So you should be able to keep your receipts, and you should be able to write off all your extras you give to the kids. Because with me, I also give my kids a little, take home, little something special, to take home, and they can eat it when they get home. That's their own little, take home snack from me. So, it's pretty much, you can write off pretty much of everything in your business. I mean, it's pretty much everything. Your clothes you wear. Pretty much everything you should be able to write off. Water. Just say if you get water, and that's what I do. I get the big water that comes, the truck, drop them off, and I get that. I get to write that off. Whatever you can think of that you are using in your in-home childcare business, you can write it off. Just say if you have a child that's under 14, that's under 13, your child, and you got the child sweeping the floor, you got the child doing the dishes, you got the child cleaning the bathroom, guess what? You are able to write off you paying that child. So it's so many different things that you can write off, especially if it's your in-home daycare. You should be able to write it off. And guess what? Even if it's not your in-home daycare, even if it's a center, you still should be able to write a bunch of things off. So don't be afraid of the IRS. Please don't be afraid of the IRS, because guess what? At the end of the day, you got to make sure that your stuff is in order. This is your business. So you got to run it as a business. You can't run it as a hustle. It's a business. So you have to run it as a business, and you cannot be afraid of the IRS. You can't be afraid of them, because this is your business. So you have to take care of taxes. That's one thing you got to do in this life, is make sure you pay your taxes. So it's nothing to be afraid of. It's just something that you got to be on top of. So thank you so much for even, listening to some of the wonderful 10 tips or more that I had. So it won't be too hard for you when it's time for you to go do your taxes. You can have some of these things. And the great thing is, if you have a wonderful, wonderful tax preparer, you know, it makes life a lot easier. It makes life a lot easier. So, you know what? Get all your receipts together, get everything together, and guess what? Take it. I just think this is so much easier because you could just take this, and right when you go in to see your tax preparer, your CPA, once you just take this and you just go truck it along. And whatever he wants, you just open it up and it is there for you. So thank you again. And you know what? Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel because we are going to be doing so many wonderful things on this channel. Hit the notification button and the bell, and every single time we make a video, you will know. Also, I'm doing shorts, so check out my shorts. And we're going to be doing so many different things with Bobo's Buddies. Just make sure you subscribe to this channel. And guess what? Get on top of your business. That's what you got to do. Stay on top of your business. So take care and go Bills.